Okay, so for today's mission in preparation of our Ikkatsu project is to work on, well actually it's twofold. One is to work on the mounting gear, some of the changes that we've made based on the results of our last test. And then the other is to get used to talking to the camera. So the next thing I've got to do is I've got to waterproof this audio piece of gear, which we're going to have secured to our PFDs at some point. And I'm not real sure the best way to do this, but I think a little bit of electrical tape and some Ziploc bags, and I might be able to at least get it splash proof, weatherproof enough that I can tuck this into a pocket, clip it to the lapel, and we should be able to get some audio on the water. Alright, so I'm here at Stillicum Ferry Launch. I'm getting ready to take the boat and head out. I think you can see the boat there in the background. We're going to try and get some testing done on this gear. Well, okay, so it's amazing. One of the things that I'm finding is just I haven't even got the boat on the water and I'm already finding some stuff that I need to adjust. Alright, so this is the old Stillicum Marina, which I don't know, I'd have to look back, I guess, on the website. It's been 2 years since it burned down. It had been here pretty much a mainstay, fixture of the community. Wonderful place to paddle by. I don't know I really want to store my boats here. You can see at the best of times they were precariously hanging there from their slips, but it was an interesting place. And I guess it started off back in the 40s as an aquarium, and there was actually a duck pond behind it. It was an aquarium. People would come in from Tacoma on trolley cars. The train system would stop here. People would get off. There was a diner, and the reason I mentioned the pond was they had ducks in the pond, and they would actually go harvest the ducks from the pond for that menu. And it looks like the boats have, all with the exceptions of one or two, have been hauled out of here. Last year there was one that was hanging upside down, all askew and cockeyed. It may be on the bottom for all I know. Okay, so coming up on Ketron Island in the old ferry boat and taking a look at it. To be honest, I can't tell if that thing is in better repair or worse repair since the last time I saw it. Of course, for whatever condition she's in, I'd have to say she's better off than this poor lady. She's obviously seen better days. So there's the radar dome. Cabin house. On up to the bow. Seen better days. Yeah, okay. Well, you can see. So, I'm sitting here on shore taking a lunch break. And earlier, as you saw, I went out there and did a roll. I figured that roll probably exposed this to as much water as I'd get a big wave hit me as I'm punching out through the surf. And even though this guy was tucked in my PFD, seems to have survived the dunk. And the mic looks absolutely dry. The unit looks dry. The audio is still a bit of a question, but if this does work, I think this is going to be a viable solution. So I think this is it.